about me, talking about us, talking about me, talking about lies, talking about free, coming in sexy, cover your eyes, cover your life, eyes on me, let's have a try, not a fight, it wasn't my right, we say you love me, this is just life.
Infinity Idiot. Infinity Idiot. Infinity Idiot. Infinity Idiot. Infinity Idiot.
Thought I'd call on a moth in a box, then it turns to a conch on the rocks. Money's gone, give it time. Anything can exist in your mind. Talking about you, talking about me, talking about us, talking about me, talking about lies, talking about free, coming in sex, cover your eyes, cover your life.
Infinity Idiot. Infinity Idiot. Infinity Idiot. Infinity Idiot.
What's the matter? Nothing matters. Losing your grip on the matter. Heads on a planet. Call it off again. What's the matter? Nothing matters. Losing your grip on the matter. Heads on a planet. Call it off again. What's the matter? Nothing matters. Losing your grip on the matter. Heads on a planet. Call it off again. What's the matter? Nothing matters. Losing your grip on the matter. Heads on a planet. Call it off again.
This pizzazz got him in a trance. Razzle dazz, do my little dance. Living lags, what you know about that? Have it sad, I'll break it down like math class. Let me go ahead and raise the bar. Lighten up the night cause I'm a star. Supersize the life until it's large. Skip the line cause they know who we are. Knick-knack, paddywhack, I'm in my zone and I'm ready to go. Finesse, recess, finesse, recess. You playing with the best, I'm better than the rest, Finesse, recess, finesse, success. You'll never need to flex, no, never break a sweat, Just finesse, yes, yes, yes. Going low, just finesse, yes, yes, let's yes. I'm the best in the show, best. 2 hands down and 10 toes. Tell me exactly where it is that you thinking I can never really go. Whoa. If you think that I won't, I'll go do the most. Got Midas touch, so I'm taking everything around me, turning it into gold. Just to impress, coming to you next. Yes, I'm dressed for success. Good. Rising to the test. Yes, I'm dressed in finesse. Ready on the set. Yes, I'm dressed in the best. Never mind the rest. Knick-knack, paddywhack, I'm in my zone and I'm ready to go. Finesse, recess, finesse, recess. You playing with the best, I'm better than the rest, Finesse, recess, finesse, success. You never need to flex, no, never break a sweat, Just finesse, yes, yes, yes. Going low, just finesse, yes, yes, let's dance. Fresh, from my head to my feet. Wave to everybody, cause I know they know me. What's good? Fresh, and you won't disagree. Ain't nobody covered in this kind of mystique. Just finesse, yes, yes, yes. Just finesse, yes, yes, yes. Hey, buddy.
Do you ever get bored? Keeping a straight face. It's like in The Smiths before everyone else. Your only personality trait. Is there more to you than what you're not into? Are you really that pessimistic, or do you just think it makes you interesting? You don't have to drink the Kool-Aid, baby. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. You don't have to drink the Kool-Aid, baby. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool to care. Did somebody somewhere at some point tell you there's no point? It's better to keep it inside. Who made you think that you can't cry? I wanna see the real you. Don't you wanna see them too? You don't have to drink the Kool-Aid, baby. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. You don't have to drink the Kool-Aid, baby. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool to care. Aren't you tired of playing the part of having to start all over with new friends? 'Cause your old ones are starting to understand, and now you're kicking everybody out again. You don't have to drink the Kool-Aid, baby. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool to care. You don't have to drink the Kool-Aid, baby. It's cool, I'm cool, you're cool, they're cool, we care. That was cool.
I always get that feeling when the sun starts going down. It's like an echo calling, and I can finally hear it now. Feel my heartbeat in my chest, get closer every step.
Oh my god. Ooh, jump scare. Probably a jump scare. Nah, there's music playing. You're fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's normal. Nothing to see here. No jump scare. Nothing scary is gonna come. Don't worry. Nothing scary is about to happen. Nothing is changed. And everything's gonna be just fine. I just want you to all just take a breath and just understand that everything is just fine. Because it is. Hi. Why would you assume otherwise? I do look like shit. I feel like shit. Everything like shit. Except for my shit. So that's for a different story and a different stream. Hi everyone. Hi Equa. Hi Scott. How's everyone doing? Good to see you. Dude, you're a precog. I'm very eager to please. That's why I'm here. I'm Mystic. Yeah, you're Mystic Meg. So you are. Or you can be Septic Peg. That's you are. Septic Peg was the parody version of Mystic Meg that none of you know who that is. Hi. I'm sorry that I didn't stream over the weekend. I just couldn't. I don't have any other way of saying it. I just couldn't. I did my best to show up on Septic Peg, yeah. Was it Septic Smeg, maybe? Where is it? Septic Peg. Yeah, Septic Peg. Let me get you a link. There you go. There's some Septic Peg. Cams Lambalam. Oh my god, it's a Pyro. Pyro, I have a question for you actually. You'll pay Robin to beat you if not. I already asked Shay to beat me with hammers, and he said I've never wanted to run over to your place fast enough. Yeah, I was gonna. Well, my question aside from that, well, I wasn't gonna say anything because I didn't know if he wanted me to. So Aqua just outed you. He doxed you, if you will. So I would murder him from the other room with hammers. A lot of hammer action. Wow. Okay, Aqua, settle down. Okay, settle down. We all can't be as young and youthful and sprightly as you, okay? My question was, you set a deadline to me about something that you're working on, and I was curious if the deadline was like midnight or 11:59:59 today, or if it was 11:59:59 tomorrow p.m. I would sell tomorrow-ish. Okay. I wasn't sure. I don't think the sound alerts are working. I don't think sound alerts or any Streamlabs alerts work anymore. I think they're straight up broken. But yeah, you were on TikTok? Yeah, I mean, I never hear them. Already met the deadline and add... okay, well, that's good. I mean, what you showed the other day looked really cool. Streams hearing them? Okay, that's all that matters, as long as you're hearing them. I think it's just because it's so low under the music, maybe, but... I don't know. Doesn't play for me, so... Yeah. Go touch grass, go to the gym. I did go to the gym both days. The other thing is, like, my shoulder is still fucked up. My shoulder's really fucked up for like the last 8 months, and it's getting exhausting, and it has a knock-on effect on my sleep because I can't sleep on my side. I'm a side sleeper and all these things. And so it's been good, and then just recently again, it's just started acting up, and it's just like, it never just fucking heals. So I ultimately decided today to book an appointment with a physio, and I'm gonna go and do a physio appointment on Thursday, which and better be eating this. I just had dinner. I just made butter chicken with rice and broccoli. It was really good. Yeah, I am trying to like cut a little bit, but at the same time eat really well. Like, I've been eating a lot of food. Considering I'm aiming for like 1,800 calories a day, I'm eating a lot of food. Like, it's kind of crazy. I will get hammered, delivered to Shay. Thinking swing 20 pounds to go. Maybe the pink one. Let's just put it that way. Maybe go with the pink hammer. Just made those cookies. Calories. Yeah, just one of them. That's it. I mean, I already went over 1,800. I'm kind of easing myself into it. Of like 1,800 is the goal, and all I have to do is basically take out the butter chicken sauce. That's the only thing I have to change in the diet. But I want to just kind of roll into it because I'm going from like 2,400 into that. And then I bought all these snacks, and I'm not eating them, but I am going to eat them. I'm just going to kind of mix them in a little bit. But 1,800 to 2,000 is pretty good. I think is a good range for what I'm going for right now. If you cook it, it's actually really easy to level at. Yeah, I mean, today, like, very little of diet stuff I've had to really change. It's just about tweaking some numbers. So my like today, what have I eaten? I've eaten a lot of stuff today. So currently, I'm probably a little bit high, but I'm at 1,900 calories, which is higher than 1,800. Obviously, math works that way. But I'm at 180 grams of protein, 197 grams of carbs, and 58 grams of fat, which is really good. So I had cereal. For lunch, I had a chicken. I had like a chicken melt where I did it on like the Costco ciabatta buns. I had some turkey breast, like sliced turkey breast. For dinner, I did butter chicken on rice with broccoli. For snacks, I did earlier I did a whey protein shake, and then I also did a Fairlife shake, and then I had a latte, and then I'm gonna have chocolate, some chocolate after stream. So yeah, not too bad. Yeah, stress bad. What? All right then. Hi, Sophia. You could kill the buns or do open face, cut the cheese, or drop to your level. No, I mean, the only reason I went over, Scott, is because I did 60 grams of rice instead of 45, like uncooked. That's the only reason I went over. That was it. Technically, I went over because of the broccoli and everything, but all I have to do is like cut out the sauce, and that's kind of it. Swap for life for a powder base, it would cut 150. No, the Fairlife is pretty low. Fairlife is 150 calories. The one I get from the store is 130. So it's about the same, and there's more protein in the Fairlife one. So it's actually not too bad. Often choose to keep sauces in. I think it just helps, like, flavorings and sauces just help with sanity. Like, the good thing about this recipe, or like what I do, is I can always swap it out with potatoes. Do people just not eat when they're hungry anymore? They do, but the goal, I have a goal in mind of what I'm aiming for. So it's not about just like eating when I'm hungry. It's about eating towards the goal and not getting hungry. So like, but it's fine. It's just that I'm trying to lose fat right now. That's it. I just have a very specific goal. That's it. But yeah, I agree. For the most part, I straight up just eat when I'm hungry, and I build snacks with that in mind. So I bought like a shitload of snacks of like cookies. I got crackers, I got pretzels, I got chocolate, I got all these things. The only difference is, instead of just like eating as much as I want, is I eat them portioned out. That's it. That's the only thing that I've kind of changed. If you could split rice with cauliflower rice, I don't like the taste, and I'd rather just have rice. Honestly, I just don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth giving up the flavor of something, or for something I don't like, just to hit something. I'm like I was saying to myself earlier, I was like, I'm not trying to do a bodybuilding show. I don't really care that much. I'm just working toward the goal and just adjusting as I go, and then see where I kind of end up. But it's like, I am trying to be semi-strict in that I do measure everything and track everything, but I'm not gonna beat myself. Like today, it's like I have yogurt. I bought a bunch of yogurts that I have in the fridge, and I'm gonna have one of those after stream as well. So it's like I'm gonna be closer to 2,000 calories, but I burn 2,500 a day, you know. So like if I Monday coated pretzels, if you glom on Monday coated pretzels, that's all you get. No, I don't. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's basically like, if there's a serving size of, if the back of the package says like 25 grams of this snack equals this amount of whatever, then it's like, I'll just weigh out 25 grams and I'll have that. I just want to take the edge off. I don't need to like eat a bunch. Like I do it with potato chips because I'll eat the crap out of them, but I'll weigh out like 50 grams of potato chips and eat those, and I don't need any more than that. I'm just doing it to take the edge off, right? You add it into things, so volume and bulk it near 0 calorie. Yeah, that's the thing, is like just absolutely like stacking stuff like that is a great way to do it. Again, it's like just going for foods that I find satiating, so I have a lot of carbs still, but it's like it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So yeah, that's kind of, I'm working on like a floating scale. And the difference is, as well, as some days I can always do more calories, some days I can do less, right? So it's like, okay, if I did 2,000 today, I can then, you know, if that's an extra 200, I can split that over the next 6 days and just eat a little bit less all the days. So it fluctuates, it goes up and down. I'll walk more, I'll walk less on some days, I'll work out longer on the weekends than I will in the week. So it all kind of like matches together. Hang on, I'm gonna close the window because I always worry that I'm being super loud. It's also the first time I used my oven today in the new place, and it smelled so much of gas. I was really worried. I was so worried that I was literally gassing the place. The only problem that I'm hitting, Scott, with the butter chicken is it's not homemade. So it means that it does have a lot more fat and things like that. If I could probably make it myself, to be honest, but I'm like, again, it's like I'm going for what's achievable, what's attainable, and what's convenient. I don't want a meal. Yeah, the K&F butter chicken. It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good, I gotta say. When you're doing butter chicken, and often shred the chicken and toss a shitload of colored rice, then throw it on rice. That's literally what I did, except just regular rice. Sylvia, I'm sorry. But thank you for accidentally activated. Yeah, I know, Siri. I accidentally activated Siri instead of that. But thank you for stopping in. Sorry, we're just straight up talking about food. That's all we're talking about right now. But I'm gonna play some Viewfinder soon as well. For a pre-made, it's the default. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, I gotta say, it's a pretty good one to go with. You can't really fuck it up. So what I did was I used the oven. I cooked up like a kilo of chicken in the oven. I roasted it. It came out really good. Threw it in the pan, threw it in with the butter chicken sauce, and then just did some rice. The only problem is I fucked up the rice. I used too much water because I did an individual serving. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make rice in bulk. Like, I've got 3 portions of the chicken and butter chicken left. I'm just gonna like make 3 portions worth of the rice and just kind of split it out. I know the whole like rice blah 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 whatever, but it's like, touch wood, I've never had a problem with that. And it's hard to cook a very small amount of rice, you know? Doesn't really work. I will say, like, having half and half with like potatoes is really good though as well. So that's the beauty of it. You just throw it on anything and it mixes matches. So yeah. But I did book making a Spanish rice tomorrow, clean fridge and prep for face. Ooh, that's gonna be sick. That's gonna be awesome. I did book the physiotherapy appointment. It is insane how expensive healthcare is in North America, like even Canada. And I know, and it's such a, I know it's gonna help, but it's such a scummy system because I don't have benefits. And the problem is all of these businesses are built entirely around people having benefits, right? Because they know that a company doesn't care. The benefit pays for 85% of it, whatever. The company pays the insurance company that then pays the, no one cares. So they charge insane amount of money. Like, I'm talking $100 for a 20-minute session. Just to like have them take a look, like the initial thing. $100 for 20 minutes. That is fucking crazy. I think it was like $250 for an hour. And I'm like, like $250. Like, I understand it's very different, where it's like, you know, to be like a physiotherapist, you do have to go, and I'm pretty sure you have to go and get a degree and certification and things like that. There's a lot of stuff that comes with that. But $250 an hour is fucking crazy. And they don't want that, right? They want the 20-minute appointments, right? Because they make $300 an hour. But it's just like, man, you really are kind of screwed if you don't have a job with benefits, or if you don't make good money that you can't afford. I'm just at a point where I don't have benefits. I'm just at a point where I can't deal with the pain anymore. That's where it is. I'm like, if it costs me $1,000 over the next 4 months and it fixes the issue and gives me stuff to like address, then it's got to be worth it, because it's just the day-to-day is not good. Good ones have a shitload of training and constantly do that. I mean, yes, that's definitely the thing. The problem I have is just like, when you get more into the outlier ones, like, again, it's like, it's a tough one, but I just think it's very inaccessible. Like, my RMT and my therapy stuff, it's $150 for basically an hour, right? And so it's like, that's expensive. I understand with like I get it, but it is just kind of like super expensive. Probably the min billable hours is in chunks, but I think of the benefits of it being fixed. I mean, there's also an aspect of it being a business. You can't go 20, right? Like, more often than not, again, with a therapy session, when I'm paying for a therapy session, I'm paying for 50 minutes because there needs to be a 10-minute gap. One, as far as I know, the therapist is writing down notes. Maybe, I don't know if they are. But also, there's a gap between you and the next person. There might not be another person booked in for that next hour. So it is a little bit more fair weather when it comes to actually having clients lined up. So on paper, you're like, oh my God, they're making $250 an hour. That's $500,000 a year. They're not, because the company's taking 20%. They're probably only working half. I mean, the gold the silver lining, oh Christ, I went through all the medals. The silver lining of it is you don't have to work full time, right? You could work 20 hours a week and make 150K. It's kind of fucking crazy. And I'm like sitting here like, man, I really went the wrong route in every aspect. It took me so long to get to a point where I make less than an entry-level lawyer. It's so depressing when I'm like, I'm so far into my career and someone who just left law school makes more than I do. You know, it's like, I understand there's the learning and everything and a lot of schooling and all that, and it's has importance, but it really fucks with your head a little bit, where it's like, it took me 15 years. I think, I mean, I know you're trying to get what I make, but it's like, I think it's like 135 or something like that, somewhere around that. True, we have discussed that, yeah. But I also, like, keep in mind, I also don't work my work is very contractual, right? Like, it's not, what I make on paper is not what I make over the year. I make a lot less. Last year I made, what did I make last year? I made less than $90,000 a year last year, which is a lot of money. I get it. Like, I get it. That's still a very, very good amount of money for a majority of people. But relative to, like, how much work I had to do and how much time I had to put in to make that, it's kind of like, what the fuck? I chose my bachelor for making money versus architect. The other options are sticking with being software web developer entrepreneur. Game dev is no money. For now it's no money. But Pyro, did you think about having your dad's investment firm buy a manor in France for you and then get you a job as an intern as a creative director at Ubisoft and then venture capitalist your first ever game when you never worked in game development? Have you ever thought about doing that instead? Because it turned out to be a masterpiece. But no, jokes aside. Game dev, yeah, there's no money. I didn't realize that YouTuber Pony Pants or Ponty Pants, whatever his name is, made a difficult game about climbing. You left 120K a year, 18. Christ, I never even got close to that. Then left engineering, then turned down maybe at law school, currently make more than all of those. And I think the first time I made over 6 figures was pandemic. And that was when I worked 90 hours a week, like every week for like 2 years straight. That was the only, because it was just all overtime. And that was the first time in like a 12-year career at that point. When I was in the UK, you were considered being paid insanely well in the UK, at least where I'm from. At the time, this is like 2012. You would be making a shitload of money if you were making between 36 to 50,000 pounds a year. And you look at that now and you're like, that's minimum wage in Canada. You know, that's where it kind of sits. I thought you were talking about the number 2 politics streamer on this platform. Hassan or Asmund? No, I was talking about the Clair Obscura developers. That Pyro linked me to. Or have a wife that'll support me for 2 years. Balatro. I think with Balatro though, he made a shitload of money as a software developer too, right? It's like he wasn't necessarily bringing in any money during that time, but he'd saved up a bunch. I run a successful website bringing in money while working on the side project. Oh no, that dude was a cinematographer. Cinematographers make at his level, like $400,000 to $600,000 a year. Like, again, there's always these like little asterisks. It's like the Nepo baby thing. It's just a little asterisk. Look, it doesn't discount the quality of the thing that they make, but it does play a factor in like, you wouldn't have been able to do that and get it to that level without XYZ, right? He was an alright software dev, he had a wise, yeah. But what if I made both? Oh my god. if you had daddy's money and a wife that paid for it all, oh my god. Hey, it's still time to make the chocolatier game. You could sneak right in though. You could sneak right in. I should probably play a game. I'm in the actual directory. I should probably like. Toxic doesn't come in a like abused me yet. I hope he's doing okay. Right, I'm gonna load up Viewfinder. We can still chat. We can still chortle a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Look, my opinion of developing and all that stuff has greatly changed since trying to learn how to make my own game. Because I fucking suck at it. I genuinely, legitimately fucking suck. I cannot, for the life of me, get the basics of things in a game engine to work. I can't do it. I don't know what it is. I spent a week. I started with something where I animated a golf club swinging back and then swinging forward and hitting a ball. And after an entire week, I ended up further back than where I started because I just don't know what I'm doing. And I've now tried to install a visual scripting program into Godot that's very similar to Blueprints because I haven't the issue, I guess, but it's not really, it's still a bigger issue, is I understand a lot of the syntax of coding stuff where it's like vector 3s, things like that. Like, I understand it, but I don't know how to like string it together in the order of things like that to do it all for you. No, but I want to learn. Because even when I do that, even when I go and find people's code, I still don't know where it's supposed to go. I still don't know how to like integrate it. So I really want to learn. Something I really want to do, and I'm pushing through. All I'm trying to do is teach myself with this very basic mini golf game. Replace all game devs with AI. That's the spirit. Too bad your family was farming, oil field, and coal mining, not just rich, middle class away. I don't know. Like, I don't even know with mine, because it's like, I mean, my mom raised me on benefits, but then she also was like with a plumber for a long time. And so like, I think he did okay, but he didn't do super I don't know. It's like, it's really hard because like, I knew all this, like I was very like not included in all those. Yeah, not in the UK. They don't make that much money. They probably make a lot more now, but it's a good, like, it's not a bad wage by any stretch of imagination, but we still didn't exactly live on the edge of like, you know, multiple vacations every year. And this, we lived in the same house that my mom had when I was basically born, and like couldn't afford to do, we could afford to do takeout once a week. You know, it was those kind of things. But there were so many things where I was like, yeah, that's the thing, is like, looking back, I don't know how to gauge it. I don't know how to gauge it, but it's like, wasn't exactly living the greatest life, but it was, you know, at least maybe it didn't seem like they were worried, but I don't know what that means. I just remember the years of sleeping on couches of family members and like sleeping in the car and like stuff like that, you know, when I was like 5 or 6. So it's hard to gauge when you started from crashing on the couch of other people's because you had nowhere else to go. You kind of don't have a good gauge of what your parents did, you know? All right, wait, did I? Okay, wait, I've got 2 left of this. All right. Sweet childhood memories. The memories of being woken up by one of your stepdads with him dangling dead spiders over your face because he thought it was funny. The childhood memories of being shocked with spark plugs because they thought it was funny. Good times. Good times. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm struggling to raw dog life right now. Oh yeah, you know, it's fine. Cat.
I'd like to help you look.
Yeah, I can't say everything. Yeah, you know.
Plenty of records of the work here.
It's a thing. It happens. Okay, anyway, on a more positive note, I'm laughing But I'm feeling things. I also, this is the problem is I have my therapy session tomorrow as well. And so it puts you like in a really specific kind of mindset because you're just like thinking of things like, oh, I need some of this. So it puts you in a really weird mood and then it just like is spilling out now. And I'm like, oh, this is probably not a good thing. This is probably not the, yeah, just lightly. Yeah. Hey, look, I said therapy's too expensive. Okay. So why else would we stream? Drop the battery. God damn. Wait, do I have to restart this now? Is that... I think I have to restart. Oh, I didn't have to restart at all. I can rewind. I forgot about the rewind. Yeah. Okay. Let's put this down first. Let's try and line it up. Okay. One. Took a break from caffeine last week. I was also rolling. Ugh, yeah. I started thinking about, again, to cut calories. I started thinking about switching from making my daily, like my morning latte, to just having like an Americano with a splash of milk. And I was like, I woke up this morning and I went, fuck that. And I immediately made the latte. Huh.
Gosh, couldn't have done it better myself.
Can you pick it up though? Thanks. Coffee black, maybe 4 calories. I don't like it. I don't like necessarily black. Also, the problem is when I make like an Americano, I know you're gonna be like, well, it's the beans that you use, and yeah, it's probably that. But when I make an Americano, I kind of put sugar in it, and then I'm like, I just completely defeat it. Well, it's not as bad as like the milk, but I completely defeat the purpose of not drinking the latte. You know? Didn't make the coffee due to the taste of the tap, was it? Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of rough from what you're describing. Dancing hero of bean water. Sugar, yeah. Cam, get it better beans, you won't need to do that. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I need to get the Mojiana beans.
I've been trying to look ahead, but the simulation is a bit of a maze. You're the only one that can navigate it.
I think I want to get the Mojiana ones, though. Their beans are really good. I got some from DeVille, which I do like their coffee. I do like their beans. And it was way cheaper the ones that I was already buying. And you get a free coffee when you buy the beans as well. So I was like, that's not a terrible deal. It's like 18. It's like, it's not the greatest. I definitely know that better beans. Like Mojiana, I will say, is probably the best ones out there that I've had. But I'm also not a coffee snob. I don't know, like. I'm also dumping caffeine. Nah, drink more. Something joy is the comparison to Thief games. Nah, I don't know. I think you just steal everything, right? But oh, that's what I was saying. Like the Pontypants guy, he made. I didn't realize that he made a difficult game about climbing because I saw his like devlog about it where it's like I made it and it had like a shitload of views, and then he just fucking disappeared for a year, and I'm like. Pretty sure, I don't know, maybe that's not the case. Pretty sure that he just kept making games, and then once one hit and he made a shitload of money, he just kind of went, well, I've done what I was aiming to do, and fucked off. He's not, but I mean, maybe he's just working on a new game. I don't know, but I just find it like, oh, you had a one-hit game and you were a YouTuber and you made all these things, suddenly you just disappeared. I was like, that's interesting timing. They copied the free coffee from JJ. Friend told them to start doing that. I mean, look, it's not a terrible idea. What, it costs 40 cents, maybe? And it means that people will buy the beans, the $18, like $18 for the beans. Free coffee for the consumer, that's saving them like $7. So like really you're getting the beans. Technically you're still getting the beans for $18, but you're getting like beans for like $11 if you bought the coffee while you're there. The narrative about new games, yeah. I mean, maybe, again, maybe I'm misinformed. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn. Maybe I'm incorrect, where I'm making a lot of assumptions, right? But it's also like, I think an aspect of it is, I'm trying to think of the best way. It's like, there's like the YouTube dev where it feels like that, you know, I watched, what's his name? No, not Randall. It's another Australian guy. He's making Project Feline. And he talked about it when I've been watching a couple of his videos again, because I just want to kind of, I like watching the videos where it's not really about making like tutorial style, but it's just about like the ideas behind it. And he was talking about how it's like a lot of people just get into this like rhythm of doing game jams, and I made this game in 48 hours, and there's no real thought about like tech debt and things like that. But then 9 times out of 10, a lot of them, if they make a game and it hits and it goes viral, then they just fuck off and disappear. I think there's a difference between indie. Well, I mean, there's indie in the sense of you're not backed by a giant publisher. And there's indie where it's one person making it on their own, right? And there is such a wide gap between the two of those. Ooh. Oh, so I broke it. Okay. Oh. I understand what I'm supposed to do. I understand what I'm supposed to do. I think. Okay. Don't do that yet. Dave the Diver. And then there's indie. Yeah, there's like, the indie is an art style. Which, yeah, it's kind of like cosplaying is an indie. It's like, eh. Okay. There we go. I think I have to go back up here. And this is what I have to do. No, because that's going to erase... I think I understand what I have to do. But I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Okay, let's do this. Put you down. Yeah, I don't know. It's like one of those things of like filmmakers, right? There was a whole thing going on in filmmaking recently where it's like, this game developer is making their first feature film at 18 years old, and everyone's like, oh my god, that's so inspiring. And you're like, all right, but how? Okay. No, I fucked up again. Okay. I got this. It's fine. Well, so fuck loads of cash, yeah. Look, all you have to do is you invest all your money in MSTY. It pays you out. It's highly volatile. It pays you out $2,000 a month. Okay. And you just live off that. And that's all you need to do. And it definitely will not backfire and bankrupt you in any way, shape, or form. And will not cause any problems. Alright, so here's what we gotta do. We gotta do... Okay, I don't think I even needed to do the other one. I just need to do this one. There we go. No, fuck, I did do it wrong. God damn it. All right. One sec. Okay. So we need to move this. Somewhat off topic, but still difficult. AC Shadows had less players over the weekend than Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Really? I never played it. I think I'm done with the Assassin's Creed games. I think I'm done. As much as I was a fan, I'll probably check out the Black Flag remaster because it was one of my favorite games. But I'm not paying $70 fucking for it. They can absolutely suck the fart out my ass if they think that I'm paying that. When they've already done like HD remaster stuff. If they change nothing, then no. Okay. There we go. Okay. Get out the way. Black Flag's the most yeah. Well, the problem, I mean, even Black Flag has its own problems as well, right? Of just like, it's the goddamn fetch quests, man. Drives me up the wall. Like, anytime you're on land in that game, it fucking sucks. But the RPG was for the ship, not Kenway. Yeah. AAA is dead. They're making all these days are making these days as remasters because they've lost their shirts on so many media. Yeah, I mean, even look at what Disney's doing and Pixar, right? They said that after this next film that they're making, they're only going to focus on existing IP and reboots and remakes, right? Because they've dumped so much money into all of these other things, and it's not paying out anymore, and they're like freaking out. It's like, well, yeah, no one. It's the same as like when you see games where it's like, you know, GTA, and I know the aspect of, oh, it being the most expensive game ever made is part of the marketing and this and that, and it's not actually going to change stuff for the game. It's like, yeah, but no one was asking you to spend $2 billion on this thing, right? And then they're like, oh, well, we've got to monetize the shit out of it because we've got to recoup our $2 billion. And you're just like, but if you just made a decent game, like, they already know where they're going to make money. They don't, like, I'm sure the creatives, people, they need to have the integrity with the brand of making a good GTA game, right? So they're not going to fuck with that. But I would hazard a guess that a big part of that investment and where the time is being spent is GTA Online. You asked, oh, it was you. Okay. You just kept going to Zegler and being like, what color's your Bugatti? And he just broke down and started crying. But a big chunk of that's going to be online because GTA 5, what was it, made something like $2 billion a year from shot cards and on the online mode. So they're going to spend $2 billion just to make another thing that makes them $2 billion. Wait, what is happening? Current location. Optional levels complete. Optional. Okay. Where's the optional? Like, it's only going into like the online stuff, right? Because they've spent years. The problem that they're gonna run into is they've spent years and years. Oh, okay. With developing GTA 5 online. So they have to make GTA 6 online better off the rip than GTA 5 online is right now. That's the, I don't want to say the problem, but that's the expectation that's been set, right? But gacha games are gonna potentially ruin that money. Yeah, true. I'll laugh if the shortcut stuff is legal by the time you... Oh, imagine all the tariff stuff fucks it as well. Suddenly all the corporations will give a shit about tariffs then. Can you like, I kind of have an idea of it, but can you explain what a gacha game is? Because in my head, it's the ball drop thing, right? Like where you pick it up and you get like a little prize. Like you put a coin in and you get a prize. You're guaranteed a prize, but it's like something like that, right? Because I always think of it as gotcha games. I always think of gotcha. I think the majority of players that dump money in GTA 5 are now burned on spending money in that shit and are older now. Could be that too, but there could also be that they feel like, oh, well, it's a new game. I mean, you say that, but then look at the COD. Hidden Private Box. Okay, so it's like mystery box stuff. Look at COD, right? Still one of the most high-selling franchises ever. It's the same fucking game every single time. And, it actually kept getting worse and worse and worse. Okay, I kind of took that photo without really thinking about what I was doing. So I have to get a photo of something. Well, nope, that was a bad idea. Gacha is a Japanese gambling thing. I mean, that's huge there, right? That's what Konami started doing, right? Is the gacha games, the plinko machines, like all of that crap. And it's like, but again, it's that short-term gain, long-term loss thinking, right? That's kind of the problem. Okay, so how do I do this? Wait, can I actually move the camera? I didn't actually think to even check if I could move it. No. Does that completely erase? Oh, it like straight up. Oh. I didn't realize it took a photo on the back as well. Hang on. This changes a lot of stuff. Okay, so. I need to go on this side. Loot boxes on crack. Yeah, it's the absolute dopamine thing, right? It's just... Okay, so maybe this is how I do this. This could be wrong. I have to do it from the other side. Alright. I can't go that way. Gacha games is pay to lose when the core mechanics is tied to which characters revenue you get from it. Yeah. Well, it's the same as all of the FIFA stuff, right? Like, it's the same shit. Is you spend all the money on the super team or whatever the fuck it's called, and then they release another game in 4 fucking months. Oh, god damn it! Oh god. Like, I just don't get how that... I mean, that's another thing with, like, Balatro, right? Is, like, how was that classed as... I don't think this will do it. FIFA? Yeah. It's just, I can't believe what that became. I mean, even, like, hearing stuff about... Sorry, I just gotta turn the fan on my machine. Forgot. Like Balatro, right? Balatro got listed as a 18+ game because it's gambling mechanics, because it's a poker game, and everyone's like, are you fucking kidding? Like, have you seen all of these other games and loot boxes and what EA did? And okay, maybe I just gotta do multiples of this. Hang on. No, I don't think this is right. Okay, how do I... Oh, stupid. Okay, so if that's this way, then if I do this, maybe I can do it this way? I don't know. It's gonna be tight. That's what she said. Hey! Did it. Pretty sure that you could do stuff other ways though. Anyway. Let's go. Literally, let's go. Go to bed. You can't play games all day tomorrow like what I saw you doing today. I wasn't playing games today. What are you talking about? You want to know what I was doing? You want to know what I was actually doing today? It was even more fun than that. It was going through trees. Hello, trees.
Much like the others, settled in quickly here.
How are you? Go follow trees. It's pretty great. Playing games all day, right? No, what I did was so much more fun than that. I went through 103 shots individually and had to go through all of the frames and circle every little thing that needed to be done on the shots that we're sending to an outsourced studio. The lawyer is back. She is. And I had to write on the screenshot, every single one of them, what had to be done. And then in a box next to it, had to write the same thing that I just typed in there. One, because you can't copy and paste between the two. So I had to write the same thing twice and had to include it on the screenshot because you have to include it for the people that do the bidding and accept it. And then you have to do it on the screenshot so the person doing the work can also see it. And I had to do that. And each shot is like, I don't know, 100, 150 frames. I have to do 10 photos of frames. So I drew like 1,000 annotations today. Not quite roscoe and balls, but it was balls, to say the least. It is my least... It's both the easiest part of the job and the most mind-numbing part of the job is drawing annotations. Because all you're just doing is relaying really... I don't want to say obvious things, but a lot of that. Gaming and taking shots on the job. Only back shots, though, trees. Wait, pause. Not what I meant. It was the back of someone's head. That doesn't help. Anyway, moving on. Alcoholic shots? My god. Did you not see my fridge? The non-alcoholic beer that I got that Scott made fun of me for? Okay, so if all the balls to Roto, which animal is the one you least want to Roto? The animal's balls? I don't know, man. Rhino? They have pretty big balls. Anything that has a lot of is either fluffy. This is a good non-alcoholic beer, and you got that shit. That's the only one they had at Costco. Lawyer in our basement. The legal system is actually proving it doesn't work. Wow. Re-alcoholized, non-alcoholic, alcoholic beverages. Yeah. No, I got the Corona Zero. They were called Sunbrew for a while. I don't know if that's different, but it was it's the zero one. I don't know. It's like I don't drink very often, but sometimes it's nice. Like if I do like a barbecue when people are over or whatever, we want to have a drink, or someone brings drinks, but we want to feel part of it. I think that they're really good. I think that they're really, really good. I do like the little shop by me also sells Naughties, which is just like a non-alcoholic IPA. They're okay. They're a little watery for my taste, but they're okay. All right, so we got to get into this. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Hello, kitty. Pet the kitty. Do you get snacks delivered? You can have snacks. There's like a tube system that we can send it down. Yeah. I usually have a few good non-alcoholic beers. Yeah, but I get what I'm given. That's all they had to give me. Okay, what do I do? Where do I go? What's inside of a lollipop? That's not the song. Aha. So much nicer when I don't have to worry about perfectly aligning this. Wonk. Oh, we are cruising. It's Notty. Naughty is sell 2000s. How they managed to bottle a year. Do you never listen to Will Smith's Big Willie style album? Because let me tell you, friend, they did more than capture that year.
There's always someone here to fix it.
Ooh, a
Still
cake.
young. Now you.
And prunes. Ugh. Trees gets it. Sorry, the taverns make me sending snacks out of it. Wow. Wow. Did you hear that he's decided he's just gonna keep a plane now? that Qatar has offered a replacement jet for free to replace Air Force One, which is a little suspect in and of itself. I'm just gonna say it's very, very strange. It's very out of the blue, and the fact that he's gonna take it and then loan it to the to Homeland Security, and then he's just gonna keep it after, and he's like throwing a hissy fit about it. Did Big Willie album? Can't say I have. In fact, it's the first time. Does he say the iconic "keep my wife's name out of your mouth"? I saw that line. What's insane? I can't remember what show it was. Maybe it was Reacher. Maybe it was Reacher. And they say that line, and I don't know if it came out before or after the slap. And I was a gasp. I was a gasp. Elegant Mandy was not lower today. On the way back from doing Hellcards, Randall girl walked up to Aqua and I for Dirk's bus stop. She was going literally a few buildings away from where we were going, and she figured it was nice enough and hopped in Euros. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. And where did you dump the body, Pyro? That's what I want to know. That's a very distasteful joke. I apologize. I apologize. I'm just trying to say funny things. That ain't it. Too many witnesses. Good. You know what? Good. Good. That was your birthday treat. Not going to prison. That's a good thing. Yeah, I gotta work on my jokes. I'm not as witty as I used to be. Let's be real. I've never been witty. Kind of a little cringe, but that's about it. Oh, it's a birthday. It's Harai's as well. Gonna say we made a few stops along the way. Couldn't dump it all. Oh, God. Okay. Well, you just took it to the next level. Okay, that's fine. But at least you renewed your health card. That's good. And I really gotta be a little bit more quick-witted and not just go for the easiest joke. I'm also trying to be more earnest in my life. I try and always go for the joke every single time, and it's not a good thing because it's very exhausting. I'm a very, in case you haven't noticed, I'm a very exhausting person. And, no, but it was like the other day you and I were talking and I messaged you about the Ichigai, and because you sent me a video by Jonas, and I watched it and I was like, what's your Ichigai? And you were like, oh, it's this, and you were like, and you said to me, what's yours? And my instant thought was Painal. That was gonna be my response, and I had to stop myself for a minute and be like, now what made me want to go with that? What was the inciting incident that made me not want to give a sincere answer to a sincere question that my friend is asking me? Why did I say Painal? Because yeah, I did, but also I was like, I had to pause. I had to pause and be like, just, oh, Jesus. All right. Oh, hi. Oh,
A camera. Portable and with
because you actually wanted it. Look, I'm a man with simple needs, okay?
and a powerful way to store
Simple
data.
needs. Basic
Can't
basic
wait to
as
see how
hell.
you use this. I'd use it myself. If I had
Were the
funds.
cats the one that's been talking this whole time? Why did I not realize? Its name is Kate. And I was like, oh, it's the cat. The cat's the one that's talking. Chad, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if anyone else has played this yet, but the cat is the one that's been talking to me this whole time. Spoilers. You don't get to renew health card. I forever have health. Shitty paper ends. You leave shitty programs. Certainly have a mailing address in. Yeah, I need to update mine because the address is wrong. Oh, speaking of that, Trees, I'm not even kidding. I didn't even realize that it was the cat. It didn't click. It didn't click. And now you understand why I stopped playing Blueprints and I get frustrated because I'm dumb. I'm dumb. The only thing I've read today is the back of the fucking Fur Life protein shake that I drank earlier, all right? That's it. I draw circles around people's pimples, and that's about it. Ooh, okay. Oh, why are they looking at me like, what? Whoa. Looking kind of thick, though. Okay, let's move on. Why is the cat giving me help me step, bro? I'm stuck eyes. What the fuck? You figured out how to get it? Ooh. Wait, how many of them have you got now? Because I don't want to spoil anything. Because you drank its fur. Now you just need to draw the right things. So, okay. Am I okay to say something in the sense of like where I think it was? You all know addendum. I am pretty stupid. I am pretty stupid. You have 3, but you figured out most of them. Okay. Okay, did you find it in the Mechanarium? Is that the one that's the 8th key? Because I think that's the one I accidentally found by just having... That is the plan. Okay. That is the one I found by just having enough mechanical rooms and then drawing the Mechanarium. That's literally it. And I was like, oh, okay. That was my first. That was my first Sanctum key. Now you just need to draw the things. Yeah. He's in the Fur Life? I don't think I am. I don't think I'm in the Fur Life. I think the Fur Life chose me. Okay. Also, don't make fun of the way I say my A's, alright? Hair and her. Everyone always makes fun of the way I say hair and her. Like, hair is like the hair on your head. And her is like, hey, you over there. It's a woman. It's the movie by Spike Jonze. It's called Her. And there is a difference. Oh my god. Her and her. No, H-A... I almost said H-E. That's not what I was trying to spell. H-A-I-R. Oh, Christ. This is not good. When I'm struggling to spell a full letter word, it's not good. Okay. Stuck? No! Just need one of these. There we go. Like, it's like, are you stuck? Hey, little dum-dum. Hey, stupid little baby boy that pees himself. Do you need a hint? And I'm, like, holding the camera about to take the shot. Yeah, I would actually. I would actually like some help. Thank you so much, game. Hair and hair. Hair and hair. There, and there. Or, my favorite one is tin, tin, tin. Tin, tin, tin. Which means it isn't in the tin. Tin, tin, tin. Not to be confused by the character Tintin. Is this? Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Nary, Nary. Where am I getting the Nary? Nair on her hair is near hair. I think I just said the same word 6 times. Even I got confused, and I'm the one that read it. Fuck. You know what? It's like, where is he from? What language? I could say purple burglar alarm. I'm not Scottish. Please. But it's also, it's like I won't tell people I'm rich, but there'll be signs. It's like, I won't tell people I'm British, but there will be signs. And it's just getting me to say the words hair and her. Nary a hair on a nerd hair there. Exactly. Okay, so this is going to be pretty sick, actually. Okay, why is there not a 0.5 filter on this? Hello? Haha! Oh god, it's tilting down. I don't think that's a good thing. Oh no, that's very Australian though. Very Australia coded. Feeling a bit turned on. Teleporter needs to be upright. Oh, and it is angled. Oh, you son of a... Alright. There we go. We're out of this. We're out of here. And I have 5 pictures again. Hell yeah. Who wants a portrait done? Where's the phone? I hear a phone ringing. Oh god, that's gonna drive me insane. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Wait, how do I get to you? Oh, I know. Huh! Which we not reach. Huh! Nice.
Hey, another voicemail. It's getting harder and harder to reach you.
I always hit escape.
Well,
I always hit
I'm
escape.
doing my best to try
Every
to do
single
this.
time.
It's
I
been
blame
difficult,
trees. I
though.
blame trees.
Possibly some sort of error on my part. I'm going to reach out again soon.
I'm very
Try
excited.
to answer next time
Ah!
if you can.
Trees, I don't know when you're next gonna stream, but I am looking forward to seeing you play more Blueprint. Like I said, I want to keep watching people play that game. I really like the game. The problem is I'm just not very good at it. And I wish I was. Whoa. That's a valid shader? Wow. You throwing valid shade in my chat, Pyro? Some examples. Okay, I know you're frustrated with game dev, but at least you're not trying to learn shaders. Some of the examples and tutorials are just fucking impossible to learn. But that makes total sense, right? You just use the vector 3 position equals the Z depth normalized. I don't understand the problem. Then you rotate 2D. Yeah. And sine. Cosine. Yeah, vector 4. I think that's where you lost me, okay? The vector 4. But the rest of it makes perfect sense of an exponential of a s times 9. I think you're kind of just I think you just gotta kind of get good, you know. That is straight up gibberish. How the fuck did what the hello? You lost it on Pi? You would, nerd. Okay, maybe that. Well, oh, for fuck's sake. That's crazy that it, like... I sent link in DM for what the result is. It's complicated. What is it, a relationship status on Facebook? Oh! Okay, I want to look at this. I want to see what you shaded me with. Blue sky? Why am I clicking a blue sky link? I'm not pooping right now. Oh, I could do that. That's easy. That's easy. The second, third, the fourth one makes me like kind of think of Daredevil vision. I don't know why. Kind of has that like X-gray. Well, I mean, it is gray. The X-ray feel. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That totally makes sense. I think that I think you're over exaggerating. I think you're being a little bit hysterical and, you know, exaggerating a couple of things. I'm just gonna say. Just triggering every single woman in the history of the human race by saying stuff like that. But it's okay. That's fine. It's no big deal. Oh God. Huh. Pooping on stream? Yeah, I mean, it's just what we call scrolling blue sky, right? It's just pooping. Straight up pooping. Could have just pasted it here. I forgot you have that yeah, that's true. That's fine. I mean, I still would have had to tab out and look at it anyway. Okay, I thought that would be... Okay, am I in the hub wall or not?
Waiting for you.
Wait, where are you? The book. Or a book, as people say where I'm from. A book. There you are. Hello, cat. Kate. Rumba.
I went ahead to search for the machine you're looking for.
Dustin. Dustin footprints.
Was that the only reason you came here?
Okay. Do I have to put you over the edge of something? Bye. Oh no, I fucked up. Hang on. Come back. Come back to me, Dustin. So I can actually throw her for real edge. Bye. Dump Dustin off the level. Well, I'll take an achievement. It's totally gonna screw me over. Because I'm probably gonna need him. Oh man, the fact that I have a camera now is really gonna screw me over, quite frankly. Okay, so then let's do this. Yeah. Hello, pet the kitty. Goodbye. Wait, what's this? Easy. Easy, bruv. Pet the kitty. Hit the thing.
Did you nick my biscuit?
Me?
I would absolutely steal her biscuits. I'm not gonna lie. If it's a hobnob, are you kidding me? I ain't leaving that out. Anyone could have that.
I can always ask Kate, you know.
Alright, so what if I did?
Okay, where am I supposed to go?
Sitting there going uneaten.
Not as if it was gone cold.
Oh god. Wait.
Gonna kick up a fuss. Kate, can you please run shortbread.exe for our Steve?
Just wanted to see. Oh, come on. She come from somewhere back in a long ago. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, come on. Boop. Hello. Get me out of here. I'm a celebrity. Dude, biscuits. I am an absolute hoe for biscuits. I am. It's true. Crisps and biscuits? Are you kidding me? Not like in the biscuits and gravy kind of way that Popeyes give you that aren't really there. They're fine, but
Everything keeps
they don't hit as well as a milk chocolate hobnob or a digestive, you know? Dunk it. You can't dunk it in your tea.
It's fine. Keeps me busy. Some peace.
All right, what are we doing? What are we aiming for here? Any pictures? Ooh, Tetris. Swap between, yeah. A tea dunker. He is a tea dunker. I was drinking tea at the earlier part of the stream. Game makes so much more sense. Photo away to the exit. Yeah, I think that's kind of part of it. Of like, I guess they had to teach you how to like line up the photos first, but I think having the camera a little bit sooner would have been fine. Yeah, I'm curious about these Tetris levels though. I feel like they're gonna be secrets that I can jump inside, which would be pretty sick actually. So if I do this. Maybe not. Let's maybe do it here. Boop. Oh. Can I maybe? Aha! I did it. Now how do we get back? Oh, I can jump really high in here. Oh shit, son. Is there any more secrets? Oh god. Oh no. No! Let me out of the game. Okay. And then Tetris block. Okay, why can I suddenly jump so high? Is that supposed to do anything, or is that just like a silly... Can I pick these up? No. Okay, so where am I supposed to go? Why am I leaning as if that's where I'm supposed to go? Hi, Kodiak. How's it going, dude? Oh. Oh, look, there's my little gym. And there's Shay's weights. Okay, can I get a... Oh, yeah. Why is that Brit? Why is it that... Wait, is that why Brits got so mad at the Boston Tea Party? Americans got it backwards. You're supposed to dunk things into the tea, not dunk tea into the things. I think it was just more about the... It was about sending a message to the British, but then also they just turned the harbor into a giant cup of tea. So you know, you just get your biscuits and lean over and just give it a good dunk, you know? Not a big deal, really. If you ask me. And you're not asking me, so it's fine. Sorry that you're tired. Are you at work right now, or are you on a day off, or just finished? You work crazy hours. Wait, I didn't even check how many I needed these. Okay, so let's take a photo of these. Do you think the harvest will taste like tea to this day? Only one way to find out. No, it tastes like Belle Delphine bathwater. Oh man, that is gonna be a... It's gonna be an interestingly thin... Why have I got gamer jumps now? Oh my god. Okay, well apparently we're doing that. Okay, I don't know how many of these I need. F. I think that'll be good, right? Hi, Caleb. You want some of my bath water? It's pretty stinky. When I dunk my nuts in it, it's like a bath bomb and it sizzles. What the fuck am I doing with my life? What the fuck am I at? It's 11 o'clock on a Monday. Yeah, you know what? I'm talking to a therapist tomorrow, Trees, so maybe I need multiple doctors. Christ. The knife were... Ooh! Okay, I'm gonna have to have a look into that. Knives, baby. Oh, why? Be more constructive with your feedback. Wait, I didn't even need 3.
Did you know
There.
that
Good night, Scott. Thank you for hanging out.
developing a method before
Is it holy water the way I do it? Absolutely not. Same about your nuts sizzling in the bath. Yeah, it's like it's kind of, you know, when you put like Epsom salts in. You know, some of you don't know, okay? And maybe this will be on your bingo card. But when you put creatine into Diet Coke and it sizzles, it makes that sound, okay? Hack was like, oh fuck, I need my bingo card. He's talked about his body, food, at the gym, and creatine. Go, go, go. What the? I don't even know what this is. I kind of like the blue. Creatine into Diet Coke. It's actually good. We call it Croak. Call it a Croak. Or if you want to get real fancy, you can make a Chris. That one's an acquired taste. But, you know, sometimes you got to make do with what you want to, with what you got, right? Just make yourself a nice Chris. Sterile, at least.
That's the beauty of the
Okay, so where is the... That one's out of order. Dude, this is a pretty sick outdoor gym. You got a bingo? What were the ones that you got? What did I talk about? I don't know what's on these bingo things. Wait, can I walk that way? Can I? Oh no, that's just the rail. All right. Monorail. So these are all don't have power. Mahjong. I've never played Mahjong. Apparently it's addicted. I kind of want to play it. Food, movie reference, gym, Jorkin. When did I mention Jorkin? When did I mention Sarah? Or is that bait? I don't remember mentioning Sarah or Jorkin. Right now, you're doing it right now. Why can't we see your hands? Why is the table shaking? What was the movie reference? If it was Demolition Man, then I'm okay with it. Could have sworn. I definitely never mentioned Jorkin. No. I might mention shake weights. You just do these things. It all kind of blends into one, honestly. I just talk. I don't really listen to what I'm saying. You know, it's just, that's not what I'm here to do. It's not my job. I'm just, you know, I just work here, man. Huh. Oh my god. God damn it. No, I did mention landlord because I said that he hasn't paid me yet. He still hasn't paid me my my security deposit. I think I did mention that earlier. That one is slowly fading away. It'll never fade away. The way this guy's behaving, it'll never fade away. Look, he's got a few more days and then I fucking take him to arbitration. That's it. He said he was going to pay me by e-transfer. He hasn't paid me by e-transfer. So I'm assuming a check is on the way. And if it's not there by the end of the day, Thursday, then I take him to arbitration. It doesn't matter if it arrives at 6 a.m. on the 16th. It is fucking late. And then we have a whole year of landlord nonsense to deal with. Oh, I'm out of... Wait, what? Stop right there and shout your guess. What was I supposed to guess? I wasn't listening. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, well, shit. Yeah, trees. I might need your help in fighting someone. Physically, mentally, and everything in between. I do just yap though. I don't really listen to anything that I'm actually saying because I think that I just know that I'm stupid. And so, oh, I don't really, I kind of drown me out. I have to listen to me all day. Getting a whole year of landlord arbitrary, potentially, if he doesn't pay. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. I have a voicemail of him saying, I'm sorry, you'll get all of your money. So like, I don't really know what he's thinking past that point, but. Ooh, I like Kitty. Hello.
These might be useful.
Yeah, you think?
I'm working in Ali Wong's
Blah, blah, blah.
today. I've excelled myself to the
Also, congratulations, Caleb, on making the Galaxy Blah pyramid. You win nothing. You know what you win? You win an ASMR audio recording of the sizzle sound that I described to you 20 minutes ago. And you are welcome to turn that into your alarm, your ringtone, anything you desire. What? Too soon? Too soon? Caleb, you know what you signed up for, okay? This is how friendships are built.
Leon was always against the camera. He often complained that it got in the way of his
Okay,
work.
so we got to do this.
I was always
Yeah, I do. Mob needs to stream more, and I need therapy. That's where I'm at with my life. Okay, that's where we're at. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm sorry you hit your money would be a lovely alarm. Yeah, but then you wake up and then it's just like you get nothing, and it's just, and then no, it starts off with that, and then it's the Gene Wilder of like, you get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir. And that's all you get. Okay, so we need 2 batteries. And I guess maybe there's film over there. I don't know. I think that's 7. No. 2 batteries. Stop making fun of the way I talk. I talk proper well good, innit? Leave me alone. Alright, we're doing this. We're doing it this way. Oh, wait. Hold. Hold. Can you take a picture of the film? Take a picture. You know what? Kind of better than what I was thinking. Honestly. I'll show you what I was thinking. I don't know how this would even work. I actually don't think it would. This is gonna be real bad. This is what I was thinking of doing. Oops. It was, yeah, but then, then it did that, so maybe not. Maybe that's not the way. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? We need it so that there's no foreground stuff. That one's further away. All right. Okay, so then oh, for fuck's sake. How did I get it so wrong? Buttresses, yes. Oh my god, how? How is it worse? Where's the Tetris jump again? Okay, we're gonna restart this one. Can you picture Chad Kroger just have infinite photos? Maybe. He is Canadian, so oh my god. I was in Shay's Discord and one of his viewers posted a photo of like he was in Madame Magenta. I haven't even been looking for the extras. They gave him, I can't remember where it was, like Colorado, and they gave him authentic poutine, and it was just like McDonald's fries with like awful gravy over top and no cheese, and I was like, what the hell is that? Even as a Britnadian, I was offended. I was highly offended. Okay, maybe I can get this. Maybe I can get the angle right. Huh. Any more film? No, the sunglasses though. Wait, there was something. There was something. Oh, we all know you're the real one.
All right, fine. You're winning me over.
I told you it was smart ingenuity. Clearly, I have a knack for knowing the unknowable.
Yeah, mate. You're bloody brilliant.
So I gotta find a way.
Just hearing you
So
say
you have one
that's a
photo.
reward for me.
Yeah, it's strong. It really does have to have cheese. Like,
You need your help with
there wasn't even like, maybe there was like mozzarella on it. You couldn't really tell, but it was miserable. It was absolutely miserable to look at. Okay, so how do I do this? All right, maybe I gotta go back. Marty, we gotta go back. How do we do this? How do we do this? We got one photo. We got one photo, and we need 2 batteries. There's no other film. We can pet the cat. Nope.
Leon was always against the camera. He often complained that it got in the way of his work. I was always confused by that.
No.
He used to tell me that breaking things was a part of learning.
How do I do this? Oh, I think I have an idea. Okay. Let me... Maybe... Nope. Don't get the edge in it. No edge in. Okay, so if I do this... And then I do this... Huh? Not just a mediocre face, my friends. Huh! There we go. Can you make a photo of the battery? I just did that, even though I read it after I already did it and you already typed it, but still. Knox battery. I've done that before. You joke. Oh, we are so back. Meet your ogre face stream. No. Absolutely not. I did add a new emote though, but no one can see it, and it's very indicative. There we go. It's my pain. It's my pain in emote form. The pain that I'm gonna show to my therapist tomorrow. Where, look, therapy is just a really expensive place where I go and practice my comedy routine for the stream. Let's be real. It's called a spade. That's what I'm there to do. You know, gotta riff the material. She laughs. That makes the $150 worth it, okay? My God. Okay, how do I do this? I need a panorama. Caleb, don't judge me, alright? You get comedy gold, okay? It costs me a fortune. You get it for free. With ads. Paying just to laugh. Laugh with me! Laugh with me. They're laughing with me. Ask for a discount for every time you get... True! Oh my God. No, my tryhardness would come out real quick on that. Oh, I'm fucking stupid, man. Don't answer that. No one has to comment, okay? Just want to get the parallax right, you know? There we go. Try duplicating cat. Or Kate. I know words. I know words good well. There we go. Get back. Get back! Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, well, Pyro, what did you do? What did you do? Oh my God. Can't take you anywhere. I give and I give, and this is what I get repaid with. Just pain. There we go. Alright. Try this on a slope. Oh, fuck me. Ah! Don't you dare go over that edge, because I will go right over it with you. I got nothing to lose. I live way too close to a bridge. Don't even test me. What did he do? Magic. Magic. Oh, you didn't see that? You didn't see what I just did? Did I just own you? I thought so. I thought so. We're cruising. We're absolutely cruising through these. We're too good. Better than trees, even. I would say. That's a lie. I gotta stop lying. Why am I always lying? Why you always lying? Okay. Beautiful. Alright. So we got that. Oh, I fucked up. Hold up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Can't hold it back anymore. I fucked up. I fucked up. Pull the lever more. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with cement. Cement? Don't cook with cement, anyone. What's out on the railing? It's Tony Hawk. Wait, which railing?
They were all so creative.
This? This? Would you call a melon that commits a crime? Watermelon? No. Cantaloupe? No, that's a sex joke, isn't it? What'd you call a watermelon that's also a eunuch? Cantaloupe. We got there in the end, okay? That was like a 5. I give myself a 5 out of 10 on that one. That was a 4. That was a 4. Come on. Give you gold. This is what I get. This is the disrespect that I get in this channel. When a building creaks because it's in the sun all day, and it just goes like every 30 minutes as the building cool down. 3s. What do you mean? I'm always complaining. These numbers are just like my self-esteem just fucking plummeting. Best we can do. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Give me the praise. Give me the praise. Give me the validation. I'll take what I can get. I feel like that's gonna be a trap. Is it gonna electrocute me? Oh, this one's a sneaky, tricky one. That's not a word. Okay. Based on my knowledge and understanding of the laws of physics, if I do this, and then I do this, then I'm out. We did it. We can do better. What? No! What is this, a golf handicap? Pet the kitty.
It went through! Hey there! Okay, so, looking into this setup, there's clearly something wrong with the system.
How to make, sorry, I'm just burping into the camera. Camera? Well, technically.
Meaning you might have to find your own exit if that's the case.
Oh no. Whatever will I do?
Stay the same. Find the specs for the weather disruptor. Get out. Save the
God.
climate.
Okay,
All
so
that good stuff. I'll reach out again when I can. Hope you miss
can I get a wide Jesse, can I get a wide angle lens?
Yes,
Fuck.
I have noticed over time that in the later sections of the simulation, the degradation has gotten progressively
Okay, so
worse.
maybe
But isn't that true for all things that once lived?
maybe I can do this,
Despite that, it's still wondrous.
and then
I hope you'll feel that way too.
fisheye lens would be fun. I think I would throw up if they gave that, honestly. Okay, so maybe I do this, and then maybe. Oh my god, what am I doing? This is like me at work trying to comp things together, and it's like, yeah, that'll work. What? Bullshit. Do they have to connect by the thing, maybe? Don't shoot me. No. Why do you do this? Okay, so I'm trying this way. I'm gonna try this way, because then it has the little thingy, the little thingery do. Nope, made it worse. What are you supposed to do? I'm gonna restart this one. Hang on. Oi! What are you two doing? Spamming these things. Reading is power, and power is half the battle. Oh my god, I gotta listen to this again. Oh, brother.
It went through!
Should I listen?
Okay, so, looking into this setup, there's clearly something wrong with the system. The deeper you go, the more the data are corrupt due to lack of upkeep. Meaning you might have to find your own exit if that's the case. I think our goals stay the same. Find the specs for the weather disruptor, get out, save the climate.
Is that what we're supposed to be doing this whole time? Finding blueprints? Is this a prequel to Blueprints?
Corrupted data. Yes, I have noticed.
Why?
over time,
Why,
in
Aqua?
Later sections of the simulation, the degradation has gotten progressively worse. But isn't that true for all things that once lived? Despite that, it's still.
Stop stealing. Stop stealing my points. Stop stealing my valor. Let me have something, okay? I need the validation. I don't have the calories right now to deal with this. I need the validation to deal with the calories. No, I need the calories to deal with the validation. Whew. Ugh. Don't mind me just passing out real quick. What are we doing? What are we doing? So I feel like I need to flip this. Corrupted it? No. So how do I flip it? How do I slam down, flip it, and reverse it? Is this gonna be like some weird precision bullshit where I have to like perfectly get these like this? Corrupted being so misused in common written language, it now means corrupt as well. And didn't it did to corrupt, but then the cake killed the vibe and added the okay. So if I do this, like, what? Why would it trim? Why is it getting circumcised? Missy Elliott level? Yeah. Why does the Springy McSpring do that? I'm rewinding because I don't want to listen to the fucking millennials talk again. Okay, well, there's coffee here. Can you tell me something? How do I do this? What am I supposed to do? So I'm... I feel like I have to rebuild it, but in the right way. That's the thing that's throwing me off. Because... Wait, is there something up there? What's that? Hold on. Let me... Is that just chairs? Why are the chairs there? That's stupid. Maybe not. I don't know. Trees, help! You've actually played this. Help! Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so I think I have to like rebuild it. I didn't make any joke. I need help. Metaphysically and other. wait. What's the clip? I'm rewinding because I don't want to listen to the fucking millennials talk again. Oh yeah. No, I get it. Yeah. The amount of times where in my day-to-day life now I say sorry I can't hear you over the value of my land going up is too damn often. Remakes don't hit the millennials. Yeah. 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 Okay, so oh, for fuck's sake. I think you know a guy. Do you know that if you watch the film Color of Midnight, you can see Bruce Willis's penis? I think that might be the most autistic thing I've ever said in my life. Because there was no context, there was no build-up, and it had nothing to do with anything that was happening on screen. Is that I know you've seen you've seen it. Okay. Well, now everyone else does. But the funniest part is him having a conversation with Scott Bakula. I watched the Red Letter Media video today about it. And it's him having a conversation with Scott Bakula about measuring their dicks and, like, you know, who has the bigger one, and him being like, oh, I don't know, you'll lose. And then you see Bruce Willis's penis, and then they show a clip from Seinfeld of what's his name, George Costanza, where he's like, I was in the pool, it was cold. Oh, hi, Callowist. It was like, yeah, it ain't that big, Bruce. It ain't that big. And then they were showing clips of Milton Berle where he's like, yeah, if I get an erection, I'll pass out. And you're like, what the fuck, old man? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I genuinely don't know what I'm supposed to do. You do agree that random penis thought? Yeah. Sometimes it happens, you know? Sometimes you're just out and about, taking photographs, and you're like, man, wonder what Bruce Willis's penis looks like. No context, the most. Thank you, Equa. What am I doing? What will your you know what? She'll be happy about it. I'm sure. She'll just be like, "Oh, good. That's another year of $150." I feel really sorry for her because she has to just like endure talking to me. Like, you guys endure it too, but you can leave at any time. Like, she's her literal livelihood depends on listening to my dumbass. Okay, so can I... I don't think I can do this. Why does that break it, though? That's what I don't get. Like, do I have to, like, perfectly align it? Like, what the fuck? But when I line up the rings, they both snap. Like, it cuts them both, cuts them deep. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Canadian, I don't apologize for it. That's true. That is true. The one thing that Canadians are known for is not apologizing. What if I just, like, do it this way? Yeah, it's just like, I don't get it. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. You're saying these things. You're saying these things connect, but when I align them, it cuts them. Like, I tried that. That was the last thing that I tried. Yeah. There's too much apologizing going on in this country, you know. We need to unite together and not apologize. As a society. Okay, I'm gonna take my photos back. You don't deserve them. What the fuck am I supposed to do? This game is such a... Like, this is probably like an obvious thing to someone, but it's like... This game has such a weird difficulty curve of things that are kind of like... Very... You know what? Maybe. Hint me. Where would you need to be standing to fit the circuit in one photo? I don't know. Twitch chat? I mean... Oh, am I supposed to? Okay, maybe I. Oh God, we're gonna have to listen to her talk again. And my fans are going crazy. Not the ones in chat, but yeah.
Okay, so
Ready to go comment on buy Canadians Reddit posts. Canadians say sorry so much because we know it's good to be nice to other Canadians because they're so damn petty, holding grudges. Yeah, that's true. The fact that places have started calling it a Canadiano instead of an Americano. Yeah, you guys are good at holding grudges. Okay, so if I do this,
you messing with reality in some cool ways.
what the fuck is that?
Yes, I have
Okay, that's
noticed
well, you know what? That didn't work.
time that in the later sections of the simulation, the degradation has gotten progressively worse.
Nope.
But isn't that
Okay.
true for all things that once lived? Despite that, it's still wondrous. I hope you'll feel that way too.
Maybe this will do it. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, is it like I'm supposed to build out that way or something? Okay, hang on. Hang on. Let me go all the way back. Let me throw it back. Last time we didn't apologize, they made list of reactions and said these are war crimes now. True. That is true. Canada is the reason for certain Geneva conventions existing. You got it, folks. He got there. It's fine. And he knows his timetables. Sometimes. Okay, so if I go this way, just because I think it's funny. Oh my God, my graphics card is freaking out. And so am I, apparently. Okay, I think I did it. I think I did it. By Jove, I think he got it. Where did I put it? Bonk. Okay. The hint helped. Oh, I get it. Oh my God. Everything might crash. I'm just letting you know everything might crash because it's ramping up a lot. How the fast rewind speed sounds like Polaroid flapping a lot. Yeah. Take a picture of your massive manhood. You would have more walking room. No. I tried that. I've tried doing the do the raw kind of thing, you know? What the fuck is this? Okay, so I guess I gotta get real high. Posted in a cat down there though. Oh baby, I think I gotta get real high. She's so high, high above me. She's so lovely. Right? Because I think I need a photo of them this way, because I can't flip you around. If I go down there, is there anything? I thought that was I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was the fucking cat. I came down here to pet it. That's not what it was. You getting real high, lot lady? High above me, she's so lovely. Wait, what is that? Okay. Gotta be careful, because otherwise it's gonna... Huh? I think I accidentally cut it out. Fuck! Shit! There we go. Okay, so then... Oh, trees! Not trees in chat, but... Okay, we gotta go back. Helps with back pain? You know what else would help you back pain? Me rubbing it. What it is, you decide, America. There we go. Okay. Oh god. Well, shit. Oh, I did it again. Britney Spears style. No. Okay, but at least I got it now. All right, we got it. We got it. Okay. Oh, I think I'm too far now. Okay, I don't think there's any zoom. There we go. Okay, wasn't too bad.
I pray that you've been enjoying your
Oh,
explorations thus far.
hello. Let me pet the kitty. Let me pet the kitty. God damn. Okay, I need more fans. More fans.
There's many memories stored here.
There
The
you go.
impossible things.
Okay.
It acts as a record of sorts. Photo.
Okay. I think this is a good place to call it. I know it was a short stream of 2 hours, but it is 11:38. So I think I should definitely not stay up till too late to play this when I know I'm going to be burned the fuck out tomorrow. Moanly fans. Oh! You never too old to moan. So like Spotify for moans? Yes. Moanify. That was fun. We're actually making good... Oh, the stream bot crashed as well. That's nice. That's good. That's fun. Hydrate? I will. I will. Moan book? That already is. That's already a thing. Anyway, thank you everyone for hanging out. I really appreciate it. In 20 minutes, it's Pyro's birthday. So let's all wish him happy birthday. Happy birthday. That's enough. That's enough. Okay. Happy birthday, Pyro. I'm excited to see the milestone that you've come up with for the game. But yeah. Let's see what's going on the interwebs. Ooh. Is anyone interested in Doom the Dark Ages, or are people not interested in that? I could send you someone playing Doom the Dark Ages. Could be fun. 120 Canadian. That sounds like a yes to me because you don't want to buy it. So I take that as a yes. All right. I'm going to send you over to More. He's great. He's awesome. Someone else we also met through Auction Not Included. So he's fantastic. Go give him a follow. He's also, I believe, a game dev as well. So he's a very cool guy. And he does brick build. Oh, he does like, I think like Lego building. Yeah. X game dev. He does Lego streams, everything. Really cool dude. Go give him a follow. Go say hi to him. Thank you for hanging out. Snotty, hello. We're about to raid. It's good to see you, though. I'm sorry. It's like 11:40. I gotta go to bed. That's a lie. I gotta go eat chocolate, and then I gotta go to bed. I wish I was lying. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. It's great to stay in shape. Eat chocolate. I agree. I agree. I'll do my best to be back on Wednesday. I just don't know what the state this project's going to be in by Wednesday because we have client calls and everything could change. So I'll do my best to do a Wednesday. Oh, I'm going to go to bed as well. Don't worry. Also true, Pyro. Also true. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you all being here. Think of all the starving things. You know what? On that note, I'll go and enjoy it extra just for that. Happy birthday again, Pyro. Snotty, it was good to see you. Thank you, Snotty. I'll speak to you soon. I'll probably speak to you in Mop's channel like at some point this week. But anyway, have a great night, everyone. I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.